matter.
Now let's get our peeler up a bit more. Excellent. It's up to plus 18 now. We are stronger than ever before. But now what? Do we go and help Rani a bit more? Or do we explore... Maybe we explore a bit more of the mountaintops. We can see what fun stuff awaits us around here. There appears to be something up there. But is it above us somewhere? Maybe. Where are we going? Up and around? Another big giant boy. Yeah, you could head down this river, but where does this river take us? Bunch of demi-humans. Handful of bats by the look of it. Oh yeah, there's some as well. Easily dispatched. Is that a shack? It is. What excitement does this shack hold? The travelling maidenhood. And robe and gloves. Cool. Hood worn by travelling maidens. Some seek audience with the fingers, others find the tarnish they were destined to guide. That maiden appears to be a bit burned up, so I don't know if things worked out well for her or not, really. Some characters want to get burned up. Although not here. They've got a specific spot where they want to get burned up, so... Yeah, I guess things didn't work out well for that maiden. Now what? Spirit Spring. Cool. Up we go then. And that puts us, yes, up on this top bit in general. Where we've got a bridge across. Got some ruins. And then if we go down this way we could cross that bridge. Sight grace around the ruins? I'm not seeing one. Let's get a bit high ground. See what we can see. So yeah, that's a big old complex. That's cool. That's a bridge that goes across that way. So what looks like an Erd tree and then possibly across there again. Still something up there that we missed on our travels. Right, so we can try this bridge. It's got a dude in a chair on it. A Somber 9. Bloody hell. That's our pole blade close to maxed out. But we'd want another Sight of Grace before we sort that out. So let's have a look through the Stargazer's ruins.
Where did you go?
Someone's lost their sister. Oh, bats. I suppose we can dismount and try and deal with these buggers. We do like the old jumpies, and they do seem to be an excellent way of dealing with the bats, so... Yes. Ouch. Stop shouting at me. Horrible bugger.
When we turn 14, we go to see the stars.
Someone wants to see the stars, do they?
I've been waiting there for so long.
Is it you?
Where did you go?
Is this your sister?
Dear sister, you're finally here. No time to waste. Let's see the stars.
A seal was broken somewhere. And we got fancy spin. Lovely stuff. Was the seal broken down here? Didn't even know there was a seal down here, if it was. Or maybe a seal was broken elsewhere, but either way, we got a chest. With the primal glintstone blade. That seems like a talisman. Spells consume less FP, but max HP is reduced. Not for us. But it's kind of cool nonetheless. Was that the only thing of merit in these ruins? Yeah, looks like it could have been the only thing of note around here. So let's go back across that big bridge, perhaps. Towards what looked to be possibly an Erd tree of some sort. Judging from the map, at least. I suppose I could have actually looked around whilst I was here. Yeah, there was an Erd tree over there, and now it's buggered. So is that going to mean a bloody ulcerated spirit or something? That would suck. Demi-humans? And some treasure. We do like treasure. Sights of grace seem pretty thin on the ground around here. So we should be fairly cautious if we can. Surprise, friend! Yep, they look pretty surprised. Now that one's a big boy. Not big enough. Camera. There we go. It seems like a lot of the enemies around here just don't like fire very much. But I don't know if that's just because they don't like fire in general, demi-humans, or if it's because they're all frozen around here. I'd have to do further testing to find out. Who's got time for testing when you're playing 8 characters at once? Oh, that's a tower of some sort. Probably a memory stone tower. That's an Erd tree avatar. We know how to deal with them. Come on now, Torrent. You're about to fall over, aren't you? So I should probably get off you. Where is that? Oh, Jesus. That's the last thing we want. Back to it, Torrent. How is this fair? grief. And now we're dead. Yep. The minute you get knocked off torrent, it's just like dead. So would the second one have also counted towards its health bar? I don't know. And now we're absolutely miles away from everything because there's no bloody sights of grace in this map. So where have I got to go? Back up this way. Yeah, this time we're not fighting anything interesting. Until we find a site of grace somewhere up top. But yeah, it's a bit lame how they approach the boss fight sometimes. It's just, surprise, now there's 2 of them. So it's not even like just 2 on 1 from the start. It's just like, nope, here's the second one for Japes. Right, we're not fighting you right now. We're looking around. Right, so that's the way down. But down to where? Down to the... Stop that. Look! Stop that, I'm trying to leave. Awful bugger. There's a site of grace. So if I'd come in from another angle, perhaps, I might have found this site of grace earlier. Which would have been nice. But now that we found it, we can go and upgrade our pole arm again. Oh, we already had a smithing stone 9, it seems. We must have picked that up at Moog's house a while ago. And now we need an ancient dragon smithing stone to get it up to plus 10. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Hugh? But now, we should probably bob back to Volcano Manor as well and let Easy Tanith know how we're getting on. The old serpent bone. Good.
The time has come to tell the truth.
And then, I'm terribly interested in your story, Tanith.
Then we are winning. We at the if you follow the lords, it cannot come. Did you see her? The girl, Raya.
Yeah. We'll talk to you about Zarias all day long. Because she's cool. She's our friend. Sup, friend? Yeah, full of secrets. Cool. So we're going to have to kill that bloody Godskin bugger at some point. Alright, so she's now going to sit tight and wait for us to kill the Godskin noble. What's going to go on here? There we go. That's the final quest for the Volcano Manor. Juno Hoslow, Knight of Blood. Good. Oh, we haven't done Banal's quest yet. Well, let's see. We've got the Site of Grace right by it, haven't we? Now, this should be good, because with all our bleeding abilities... Let's see if we can't nail them real quick. Ouch. Although, let's also not get wrecked in the process. And now we'll both roll away and have a drink. Lovely. Wait. That was risky. And yeah, Valgrim's almost down. There he goes. Have you already killed our sorcerer friend? Well done, Banal. Good show, old chum. Now, that's what's at the Shack of the Lofty, is it? Old Juno themselves. Well, that's good to know. Shame there's no Site of Grace in the immediate vicinity, but maybe there's one up there that we missed. So yeah, it's a fun fight. But maybe we do want stronger flasks, so maybe we'll just take a quick detour and grab some Sacred Tears. There's one. There's two. And there's three. Because it seems that Noob had also missed the Bellum Church one. But that's fine. Now, out of interest, what do we need to upgrade the old Serpent Hunter? What sort of stones are we looking at?
Oh, don't pay me, just lay out your...
Sombers. We've only got one Somber 1 left. I don't think we'll bother upgrading it. It's only used for one fight anyway. We're also slightly short on flasks. There we go. Now we've got 11 of them and they're a lot stronger. That should help. Now let's see if we can get through this fight without getting devoured again. Where do we leave our runes? It's quite a big arena, all sold. Pretty impressive looking as well. Shame how much effort goes into these arenas and you just can't see it because you're too busy running for your life. Now then. How'd you like some of them apples? Yeah, it's a bit hard to dodge that bugger. Oh, come on, we dodged that one for sure. Oh well, at least we've got more stamina now. Right, we could use some stamina back now. And we could probably take a flask at this point. I feel like the R1s are doing more or less as much damage as the R2s. We're trapped in a corner, I think. That's not great. Ah, and then we got caught even though we were blocking. So some of his attacks just go through shields. So what's the point in having a shield if some of his attacks just go right through the buggers? I guess we just need to not get backed up against a wall, but that's kind of tricky because if you get too close, then you're just standing in his lava. Ah, God, wrong attack. I should have been rolling and not blocking. Safety flask because, yeah, when he wants to, he'll just kill you in a hit. Another safety flask required. Ah, God, every time. I'm in the middle of a move when he rears up for that attack, and I just don't have time to do anything about it. Yeah, just want to get in there. Die. Thank you. Right, we're going into phase 2 with a lot more flask. That's good. And we got friends. Go on, archers. They're just like, what the hell is this? Yeah, he's bringing in his old flying skulls, probably. I can't see what's happening at this point. Ah, God, but I can't stop locking on either because I need to stay locked on so I can keep my shield on. Oh, what hit me there? This is insane. All round, really. Ah, then his skulls just explode on you. Yep. Ah, God. Just so many skulls, and they all explode on impact, so you've got no time. God, I hate gimmick fights. So much. The fact that 3 of the 6 shard bearer fights are gimmick fights is pretty annoying, all told. But that's just the salt talking. Now, where do we leave our runes? Are they in the boss? Two-handing it doesn't seem to make much of a difference. In fact, it just gets us killed. Nope. Yep, shouldn't have rolled that one. And then, yeah, his attacks there just hit through your shield. Sod it, maybe we will try leveling up the old Serpent Hunter a bit. Let's see what leveling it up to +5 does for us. Maybe we'll use our boys in phase 1. Just to hopefully distract him a bit. 700. I think that's an improvement. Getting snagged on things is a bit of an issue. But yeah, I feel like we're doing more damage now. So upgrading the spear certainly helps. Yeah, that went a bit better than before. Don't stand in the lava, soldiers, you bloody idiots. One of them just died, I think. Yep. They're both dead. Oh, God. That's some sort of big explosion nonsense, so we'll hopefully deal with that. He's out of range, it seems. That seems to be some sort of ground explosions again. Maybe we just need to run away from the skulls. It seems to work. Although there's a never-ending supply of them. And then yeah, as soon as one of them hits you, you're just fucked, so what are you supposed to do? I'll give it one more go, and then we'll rage quit for now. We'll save our little men for phase 2. Maybe we'll bring out the Jar White. See if throwing pots at old Praetor Rykard assists us in any way. Right, come on Jar White, do your thing. Oh, he's got a third attack, has he? And what? Well, rage quit it is then.